I am trying to understand why a person does what she did, if she did, which is also a great thing, because judicially, the case of Behmai is still in court and the verdict is not there yet. So why did a person do what she did, if she did? What led her on to it? Is it possible that other people can also be led to that? What were the particular circumstances rather than the general circumstances that made her different? Is there a pattern to her life? Can we, can I as a filmmaker relate to that kind of woman? Does she in any way relate to any of the women that I know? What must she have thought when she was doing Behmai? What must she have thought when she was being raped? Is the kind of questions I ask myself, and it's the way I went into the film. So I shot the film trying to understand what her mind, where her mind was at, rather than where. I'm much more interested in what a mindset. I'm much more interested in what a mindset was. So I've tried to make a film on probing into the mind of Phoolan Devi, trying to understand how different is it from my mind. Events are there, they are given. I don't want to make a documentary on her life that this happened and that happened, that happened. I want to try and explore the mind, and that's what I've tried to do. I've not met her. Initially, I did not want to meet her because I was making a film not of the woman that has been in jail 10 years. I'm making the film of a woman that before she went to jail, and she's been interviewed and and 10 years in jail change you. You're not the same person. Other than that, I cannot extract any different or more information than Mala Sen has in the book. So it was not like I would extract any different information. I had seen videos of her. I talked to many people who had met her at that time, before she surrendered. I spoke with her husband, who was with her, was a dacoit with her, who's now free. Then in the middle, I also didn't want my view prejudiced by meeting somebody and sympathizing with somebody. I wanted a clean view, unfettered, clean view. If I was a little scared that if I had met her and got to know her, I don't know, maybe I would have stopped myself from saying things that I felt maybe wrong or maybe immoral. So I didn't want to prevent myself from doing that. I didn't want to get into a guilt trip vis-a-vis Phoolan Devi, so I didn't meet her. Then towards the middle of the film, I tried to meet her, but then the jail authorities didn't allow me. She sent me a few messages. So yes, now that the film is over, I would very much like to meet her. And I probably will go and meet her now.
Phoolan Devi, due to legends that have been built around her name and newspaper reports, has been glamorized a bit, when the truth may be quite contrary to what we perceive.
I think Phoolan Devi was glamorized very heavily before she surrendered. If you read all the reports of some just shows you how wrong magazines can be, or newspaper reports can be. She was called the Siu Sundari, beautiful bandit. And the legend, in fact, reported in papers is this woman who's stunning looking, who all men fall for and willing to give up their lives for. It's a pity actually, because it's the same person. And there was a lot of sympathy, empathy for her, because they thought she was beautiful. She was this stunning looking woman. And then when she surrendered, they realized that she was very ordinary looking. I mean, facially, bone structure-wise, she's very ordinary. Sometimes to some people less than ordinary. So everybody then shifted attention from her facial looks to her deeds. And her deeds don't look very black, so they all turned kind of against her. So it just shows you that even the most analytical, most liberal press will get carried away by this fact that this bandit is very beautiful. I've looked at the way press has looked at her before and after, and then when they say, oh, but she's very ordinary looking, she's very ugly. And so they all started with this. Phoolan Devi is such an ordinary looking woman, and then the whole rest of the thing was, she killed so-and-so, and she killed so-and-so, and she killed so-and-so. Before that, it was all legend.